What is up, you guys? It's Cody coming back at you with another video. Finally, another 7.3 power stroke video. It's been a while since I've been able to upload anything, and that's just because my truck was still in the shop. It's taken a lot longer than expected, and I just couldn't make any videos without the truck. But we are here at the shop right now, so we can get a video in. I'm gonna go ahead and actually show you guys the truck, walk around a little bit. The last video I showed you guys some pictures, but now we're actually here. I can show you guys a little walk around and show you guys what's been done, and a lot more has been done since my last video, of course, with all the time. Hopefully, you know, you would hope a lot's been done, and it has. The truck looks great, so we're gonna walk around. I'll show you guys, you know, they did a bunch of extra stuff on it, painted the frame and a lot of stuff. Like I said, I'll show you here in a second. Also, another thing we're gonna check out, I had my coworker make this for me, and that is this no half-ass steel plate. So he cut it out a 1/4 inch plate with his laser plasma cutter. He's got the computer and, you know, puts all the measurements and everything, and it automatically laser cuts it. That's gonna go in the front bumper where it currently says move, because it's a move bumper. We're gonna cut out the move, and we're gonna put this no half-ass plate in there, weld it smooth, and then repaint it. We got tons of other things we're gonna do to the truck when we get it back. I'll go over that too in a second. For now, let's not waste any more time. Let's go check it out, see how it looks so far, and see how that plate's gonna look too. Now, we're about to walk up to 7.3 right now, you guys, but make sure you stick around to the end, because after we look at the 7.3, I'll show you guys two of the vehicles that are here at the lift shop that look pretty cool. Let me get out of the street real quick. This is one. We'll do a little walk around it, but you guys stick around to the end to see it fully. And there's a pretty cool pre-runner right there. I'm not sure if you guys can really see or tell how cool it is, but we'll go check that thing out too. So make sure you stick around. After we get done looking at the 7.3, we'll check those things out too. There it is. Now, I don't have my normal filming equipment. I don't have my mic, so hopefully this comes out okay and the audio is okay. There it is. Like I said, it's sitting on the actual tires and wheels right now. It's not on jacks. That is ride height right now, you guys. 14-inch lift. Still sitting on the 37s, but we are going to go up to 40s, of course. 40s, it's 37-inch tires, 17-inch wheels right now, and we're going to go up to 40-inch tires and 20-inch wheels. So we got brand new Bilstein shocks in the back, and these are 14-inch lifts, overstock lift springs. 14-inch overstock lift springs, you guys. Custom drive shaft extension. They did have to cut my exhaust right here behind the axle, so I'll probably cut it back some more and then run it and dump it out the side here in front of the rear tire, so the exhaust will dump out right there. Huge lift, you guys. Look at that space between the tire and the fender. Come over here to the front. We got the two brand new Bilstein shocks in the front. I don't know if I showed you guys the back, but they have painted the frame again. Let me jump back over there real quick. As you can see, they painted the frame black. They painted the axle, rear axle black. Leaf springs are black. Now, they cleaned up these front shock mounts. They are blue. You know, they were on the truck when I bought it. I believe they're FabTech shock mounts. They did clean them up so the blue shows a lot more. I'm thinking I'm gonna go back and paint those black eventually as well. But for now, they look pretty good, just cleaned up. So the back was 14-inch overstock leaf springs. The front are 10-inch overstock leaf springs with 4-inch drop down hangers. So it's a total 14-inch lift, completely level, but 14-inch springs in the back, 10-inch springs in the front. So all the front axle and everything is all painted too, all nice and painted. And then this is our move bumper that we are going to be replacing the words move with no half-ass. So there's that plate. You can see pretty close to the same size. We'll weld it in. We'll put a little bit of a bevel. We'll just cut out a square, put a little bit of a bevel on here, a little bit of bevel on the bumper, weld it in, and then grind it smooth. And then what I want to do is repaint this front bumper with a white rhino liner. So it's still gonna be white, but it's gonna have that textured look from the rhino liner. Let's see if we can put this over the letters. So right there, that's what it's gonna look like. Obviously all cut in, welded smooth, and repainted again with the rhino liner. I think it'll look really good. No half-ass, you guys. So we're gonna have no half-ass, basically represented on the front of the truck, on the front bumper, and then of course the big sticker in the back of the on the back window. Of course the truck is filthy. It's been sitting here for a long time, about 6 weeks. But yeah, now to really give you guys a true idea of how tall this thing is, check this out. The top of the bed is like, what is that? 1.5 inches taller than my head right now. The top of the bed is already taller than my head. We're still just sitting on 37-inch tires, you guys. It's gonna get even another 1.5 inches taller when we go to 40-inch tires. Give or take maybe inch and a half. You know, 3-inch bigger tires diameter maybe gives you 1.5 inches taller. Already, like I said, hopefully I'm getting you guys a good view. Like I said, I don't have my normal filming equipment, but the top of the bed is taller than my head already. The mirror is just about at the top of my head. So again, when we get to 40s, it might be just underneath. So that'll be cool. We are definitely gonna need the amp steps, but looks like the battery's dead right now. That's not good. Oh no. Now, as of right now, they're telling me that I should get the truck back this week. It's Monday right now. Not sure when I'm gonna get to uploading this. Hopefully Tuesday morning, this video is uploaded. Like I said, you guys, here is that rock crawler I mentioned that we would do a little walk around on. This thing is pretty sick. This is definitely something I'd be interested in building one day. Man, this thing is cool. Probably one of the next projects that I really want to build is a Ford Ranger pre-runner, more for, you know, going off-road fast, over whoops, maybe even jumping, something like that. More than a crawler, but a crawler like this is definitely something I'd be interested in working on and building as well. Man, this thing has just the top of the line stuff, really. Nice king shocks. I don't know too much about this stuff, you guys, so I can't go too into detail on this kind of thing, this kind of stuff. I've never built one or worked on one. It's just something I want to do one day. But in the meantime, I thought you guys would enjoy seeing it. And then let's go check out that pre-runner we saw down the street too. Check this thing out too, man. I mean, phew. I mean, even if you don't even really have to be a fan of Hummers, but this thing's pretty sweet. I mean, these are big tires. How big are these? 19.5 inches wide, 46-inch tall freaking tires, man, on 16-inch wheels. 46-inch tall tires. This is a big Hummer. I mean, like I said, even if you don't really like Hummers, that thing is sweet. Now here is that pre-runner. Looks like a Chevy Silverado 1500. This is something I'd definitely be interested in building, but again, looking to do it more on like an older Ford Ranger, maybe like a late 90s, mid to late 90s Ford Ranger. But this thing is pretty sweet. Let's check out the bed cage. I don't know whose truck this is. Hopefully, if they come out, they don't get too mad about me filming, but pretty cool setup. Definitely interested in building something like this one day. Now, don't click off yet, you guys. The video's not over. I got one more surprise for you guys. As soon as we get home, I can open that up for you and show you. It just came in the mail today. It's going to be something really cool that I think a lot of you guys are going to like. It's gonna allow for us to do some more cool stuff on some on the 7.3 and some future projects. Allow for some more cool videos that I think a lot of you will be interested in. So stick around for the drive home. We're gonna open that up as soon as we get there. You guys can see what that is. And then also going back, like I said, I know I've been really bad on uploading content to the channel just because, like I said, I didn't have the truck. But trust me, as soon as I get the truck back, we're gonna be pumping out content again. I got so many ideas for upgrades and stuff that I want to do to the truck right when we get it back. Rhino lining the front bumper, white rhino liner. I was thinking about doing stacks. That's one thing I forgot to talk about when we were there, and I was looking at the exhaust. But I was thinking about doing a single stack on the passenger side with a 6 or 7 inch stack tip. I think I kind of decided against that after all. I think it sounds really good, but I just don't know how much of a fan I am of having a stack. It sounds great, especially when I upgrade that turbo one day. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and dump the tip out the side in front of the rear tire. I want to upgrade the trans cooler to a Mishimoto trans cooler. I want to paint the brake calipers white. I want to get a drop hitch for the back. I want to see if I could build some custom double steps. So I'll basically add like a bully step to my amp steps. So when the doors are closed and the amp steps are up, it looks like it's just a single step. And then when you open the door and the amp step drops, there's actually 2 steps. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen that before. I don't think anyone else has ever done that. And I think it'd be a pretty cool thing to build. Probably, I don't think it'll look bad. So we'll try that out. Probably we're going to do some off-roading videos, of course, with the new lift. We still have to get the 40-inch tires and 20-inch wheels. After I get the truck back from the lift shop, I'll get the tires and wheels. We'll make a video on that. So like I said, tons of videos, tons of content and ideas that we're going to do, lots of upgrades. So then we're going to get home right now, and I'll show you guys what that new thing is, new surprise. And then that'll be it. All right, guys, we're here, so let's go ahead and check out what that surprise is that I was telling you guys about. All right, guys, so here is the new toy, the surprise right here. But real quick before I turn the camera on, I just want to say, if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so that way you are notified anytime I upload videos. And if you enjoy this video, please hit that like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm to promote my videos more, so I would greatly appreciate that. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right, here it is. A new Hobbyist Everlast welder. Hobbyist is not the brand, Everlast is, but it's a little hobby welder, little good for home use and little fab projects and little stuff at home. Runs off of 110. Of course, I'll open the box for you guys right now in a second. But I got this welder off of Amazon for $300. One of my coworkers has it at his house in his garage. He says it works great for TIG welding, little things in his garage. So it's going to allow us to do a lot of cool projects. If I ever do work on building a pre-runner, we could do some roll cage and bed cage welding with that. For right now, I already have a good use for it. I have to put this new headlight on my Harley. We replaced this old one right here, which the previous owner put on. Didn't do a very good job, but we have to build a bracket that comes down here and has comes out, has a little hole in it for the mounting bolt and stuff. But we got it in this copper color to match the seat springs, so I think that'll be pretty cool. But that's one thing we're going to use this for pretty much right off the bat. And then of course, like I said, we can do tons of other projects in the future with this welder. It does, like I said, stick and TIG. I will need to get a ball of argon before I can do any TIG welding. But if we come over here to the snap-on box, which is a mess right now, but still gets the job done, I already have a regulator, argon regulator, and a TIG torch, argon hose, and all the stuff I need to TIG weld. Some tungsten. I have some welding rod to TIG weld with. I just need a ball of argon. But anyways, let's go ahead and open this up and check out the welder itself. It's our little Everlast welder. It comes with a 220 plug on it, but we have an adapter to go to 110. So this will allow me to do some garage welding. You know, I don't have a 220 in my garage, unfortunately, but we got 110, of course, so we could do some TIG welding with that, no problem. The TIG doesn't take much heat. You can run off a 110, no problem, especially for the small stuff we'll do. It looks like it came with the TIG torch and some TIG fittings, ceramic cups, and stuff like that. We have a ground and a stinger, of course. So yeah, like I said, that's our new welder. Again, we have a TIG torch. I have my own TIG torch as well. And then we have a ground and a stinger for stick welding. So like I said, $300 on Amazon. You should be able to do some pretty decent TIG welding with this. I mean, TIG welding, stainless steel runs at like 60 amps, 80 amps, maybe 90 amps if you're doing something thick. Carbon steel, same thing, maybe a little hotter. Carbon doesn't flow as easily as the stainless does, but for $300 for this little welder, we'll see how it works. I think it's gonna be pretty nice. I will put the link to this down in the description if you're interested in it, and I will also put it down below in the comments and pin it so it will be at the top of the comments. If you're interested in this welder, the link will be there as well. So like I said, if you guys want to wait until I do some welds and see how good it works, you can also, of course, but if not, if you want to go ahead and get it, the link will be there. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't give you too much info on the welder just because I didn't want to waste too much more time talking, but if you guys are interested, like I said, you can click the link and you can see the type of amps that it runs off of, or the voltage that it runs off of, the amperage it can put out, and the processes and stuff like that. All that stuff is in the description on Amazon, so I don't waste too much time here talking. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, super excited to get the truck back, hopefully by the end of this week. Like they said, it's supposed to rain a lot here this week, so hopefully that doesn't delay anything, but other than that, once we get the truck back, we're on it. Tons more stuff to come, right? So leave a comment down below what you guys thought, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.